to meal prep and to English. I can't even get my words. I'm so excited.
Hello y'all, and welcome back to my channel. People call me Remy. I know I've been gone for so long, but your girl is back. Okay, I am back and I'm here to stay this time. I know I look different. I lost more weight. I am in a different space. Life is actually pretty good. I have a whole lot to catch up on you guys with. I remember my last video was more of a workout video. Quarantine happened. There was just a whole lot that I had to tell you guys. But I just want to tell you that I'm back. And let's get right into it. My last video was during quarantine. And since quarantine, life has been pretty good. I am still in school. I am still working out and I'm still eating healthy. Number one update is I started doing trainings, like Zoom trainings, more of like Zumba and dance, because you know dance is my thing, to help others with their weight loss journey. Another thing that I started doing is I got my nutrition cert and I've been giving nutritional advice. I will also make a video as to how to properly read a nutrition label, because I noticed that a lot of us, we don't really know how to read a label properly. And I don't think it's taught correctly when we're in school. I remember when I was in school, they did My Plate, but that's going to be a video for another time. So that's what's really been occupying my time, mainly that, work and school. I am still doing information technology at Towson University. And because of COVID, I've been schooling from home. Now, it is a little easier, but that's the update on that. My weight loss journey, how is that going? So during quarantine, a lot of people gain weight. Your girl lost weight. I feel like I'm not even at the same size that I was during quarantine. I feel like I'm a little bigger. During quarantine, it was really easy for me to lose weight because I didn't have fast food at my fingertips. I had to go out my way to order it from DoorDash because I wasn't allowed to go outside. And all I was able to do was work out. So the only thing that I really did was work out, work out again, and go for a walk. How I did like dates and stuff, if I did go and I was dating, I was seeing like, somebody at the time, not anymore, your girl single, but we just did a lot of running. We went to the park, we walked, we, did stuff like that, activities, mountain climbing, rock climbing, things to just engage our body, but be outside and be careful, because at the time, nobody knew how to handle this virus. Something I got to talk to y'all about too. I had COVID, but we're going to talk about that later. I don't know if it's going to be in this video, maybe it may be in the next one, but that's something I'm going to touch up on also. This is just me coming to you guys and let you know that I'm back, and I'm going to make sure to stay up to date with content and make sure to continue to post. So during quarantine, I discovered meal prepping times 10. Because I'm gonna had all the time in the world, I started meal prepping more. I was going to the grocery store because that's the only place we're allowed to go. So I swear I was in the grocery store like every other day, trying to find something new. I discovered the salmon, but it was like the 3 to 4 pound salmon, which was only like $14 from Aldi and Costco. And I would bake it. And it was like my best friend. So I would cut it into pieces, put it in the oven, bake it up, put all the seasoning on it, and I'll marinate it first, and then I'll put it in the oven and bake it. And I'll also insert pictures, I think here, or I will put it at the end so you guys can see the meals that I've been making during quarantine. So that was my number one thing. Another thing that I discovered was carbs. Before I was scared of carbs. Now I kind of incorporate it into my diet every day because that was my source of energy. So a secret that I don't really tell a lot of people about was when I first started my weight loss journey, my doctor prescribed Phentermine to me. And some people say Phentermine. What it does is it helps suppress your appetite. I lost it. I feel like I had like four, maybe like 5 to 10 of the little pills left. The reason why I stopped taking Phentermine was because I started to have like bad side effects, like just migraines. I couldn't really sleep. Again, it suppresses your appetite. Don't get hungry at all. Like you forget about food. So that was in the beginning of my journey. I stopped taking it. Also, it's illegal in certain states and countries. So it's not even, because they say it's like cocaine in it. I don't know if they really cocaine in it, but I was feeling a little good. So I lost it. And then when I was during quarantine, I was cleaning up my room and I found, I think it was like 7. It was like 7 pills, and you can split it in half. I found the Phentermine And I'm like, oh, okay, let me try this again. I took the half, and if I felt like I have not taken that in forever, which I haven't. It's been like years since I had it. First time trying Phentermine when it was like in 2016. And I broke it in half. I took it, and I was not hungry all day. So I was like, don't get me wrong, let's backtrack a little bit. In the beginning of quarantine, I was eating like a pig because we were stuck at home. That's when the whole country first shut down, and we thought it was only going to be for a couple weeks now. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to take advantage of this little shutdown, have a little cheat week. It ended up turning into 3 months. 3 months, which I didn't mind. But so yeah, I was eating like crazy. I gave it about 4 or 5 days. I felt like trash. I was bloated. I'm like, okay, I need to get better. That's when I was cleaning up my room because I had nothing else to do. And then I found the Phentermine. So I broke it in half. Fast forward back. I broke it in half, and then I took it. I was not hungry the whole day. The next day, I tried it. I tried the other half, and then again, same thing. So I started doing intermittent fasting with it. But I only had like 7, so it wouldn't have lasted me a long time. So I broke it up into pieces. Some days I would take it, some days I wouldn't. The thing with Phentermine is you can't take it with a lot of things. Like, you can't drink alcohol if you took Phentermine. It's not good for your liver. Honestly, I personally don't recommend it for people who don't really need it. Like, let's say you're first starting your journey, sure, fine, whatever. You need to find a way to control your appetite and get into this healthy lifestyle, cool. But if you've been at it, it's not worth it, because I've seen a lot of people lose the weight and then gain it right back after stopping the Phentermine. Because again, you're not supposed to take it for more than 3 months, I believe, because of the effects it has on your body. So yes, I was taking that, and then I stopped it after like day 4. But after 4 days, I think the Phentermine had trained my body and my mind and my stomach to just not be hungry until like 1 o'clock. So I would intermittent fast from the day before. I'll stop eating at like 6, 7 o'clock, and I will eat the next day until 1, like let's say noon, 1 o'clock. But then I would do fasted cardio. I would not eat, and I'll just do some type of cardiovascular activity. Nothing too crazy, nothing wild. Maybe just a walk or a jog or up and down the stairs. And that trained my body. So that's honestly what jumpstarted me into that cycle. Now, granted, I think during quarantine, I got to my lowest weight, which I can't remember right now, but I do know that I lost like a cool 15 to 20 pounds, and I gained lean muscle. So my body was a little smaller and shaped differently. So when we opened back up, let's say the country, because when my job opened up, it was like July 14th. It was like June or July, one of the two. I get that mixed up, but it was one of the two. And I had to go back into the habit of, okay, I can't really meal prep like I used to before. I'll have Sundays to meal prep for at least 3 days, and then I'll take Wednesday night and meal prep for Thursday and Friday. So that's what kept me in line. That's how I did my shebang. That's how I did my thing. But I'm going to be coming to you guys with a lot of videos. Please stay tuned. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned to my next video. I'm going to be talking about how to properly read a nutrition label. So thanks, guys. I'll see y'all later.